Alright, so real quick. I've stopped in today to show that two forgotten beasts are attempting to kill each other. One of them is winning. Aw. Well, one of them won. I found this a little bit too late, I guess. With their obscure fins. Oops. The obscurest of fins. Alright, let's see. 27 pages of battle. Yeah, one of them can inject poison, the other one cannot. What's Stegosaurid? Okay, so it's basically a dinosaur with antenna and the ability to inject poison. Cool. So I am. So a couple of changes from before. Right now, the fortress is going through some restructuring in terms of its personnel and who does what. Thanks to Dwarf Therapist, among other things. There was a lot of labor that was just going through the cracks, as it were. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't show this off, but for whatever reason, the depot that was here kept causing wagons to be deconstructed. So as a result, it's also the depot itself has been deconstructed. We're now going back to using our old depot, which seems to work okay. Oh good, he's dead now. That's probably happened a lot earlier in the game. There is a specific message that I wanted to see, but as you can see, it's been a while. Yeah, that carpenter's had a bad day. Maybe it happened last year. Yeah, it happened last year, okay. There was essentially a message along the lines of, you know, like, discovered something, within our fortress. We discovered some essentially technological thing within our fortress, and it's pretty meaningless. Meaningless in terms of you know, like actual using tech to build new things, because that's not how this game works, but we have so many books now. This one, the interpretation of maps and the economy. The placement of economic information on maps was what this fortress has managed to discover, and that is pretty cool, you gotta admit. Alright, you okay? Unable to make romance. Okay, so he, she, it is in need of a good time. Right, so I made a mistake doing this, not honestly, but the idea is that we would pipe the enemy here, essentially wall it off, and then we would just shoot them dead. UMKH. Max. Okay, there we go. Okay, where's my cobalt type? So that first bridge is you know, the actual sealing off, and then the second bridge is the oh no, we've messed up button. Cobalt type. Also smooth out this area just to be able to that's too big. This should do fine. Yeah, I can see this causing problems, but it should be okay. I can see this causing problems, more problems than it's worth. Yeah, let's do this instead. Basically, I want a path around just in case if something gets stuck in there. That way we could, you know, hopefully shoot it to death without getting ourselves killed as well. However unlikely that may be. Okay. Need to build more houses too. Looks like we have too many animals. Yeah, I forgot gelding was a thing. So, been doing that to trim down our cat population. The dude responsible for gelding the cats has been like scratched 150 times now. It's great. Very realistic. Okay, let's kill all that. Beak dogs have not been laying eggs, so that's an experiment that ended in a failure. This is a thing that's happening. Yeah, the fortress, like, in general, nothing really has changed from a layout perspective. Like, obviously we have this additional craftsman workshop along with a refuse stockpile. All the corpses from the previous two battles have been cleaned up properly. Well, previous one battle, because the second one wasn't really much of a fight. But it's been cleaned up properly, and it's been properly automatized. So yeah, you know, just the little things in life. Huh. What happened here? I wonder if there's a way for me to cut that water off for a little bit. Probably not. I don't have that kind of skill. Oh, and this is a chimpanzee, right? Yep. That chimpanzee walked into these weapon traps like 50 times, and honestly, it did really well. But obviously, it's dead now, so. Okay. Research. Read. Ponder. Yeah. We have children working now, which is kind of an accident, but we are a pre-industrial society, and children are expected to put themselves to work as needed. And I've more or less just been accepting everybody who's shown up because I want more labor. But, you know, that's just the thing. Glaze jugs. Why am I making jugs again? Can somebody explain to me why I'm doing this? Speaking of which, I should get rid of these jewelers' workshops and just put them in somewhere that's a little more, it's a little more permanent, if only just a little. honestly, that's kind of all I had. Like, I just wanted to show off the fight between two, you know, like the King Kong versus Godzilla, even though one of them very obviously won that one, but wish I caught it earlier. I would have been able to see the entire thing, but honestly, there was not much to see in the first place, so oh well. Boop, 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 boop. Whoops, I don't want to dig this out. Smoothing stone has like a really stupid high priority. Don't really understand why. Ah. Smooth. Smooth. Okay. Well, that's all I got. Nothing really interesting happened. Like, arguably nothing interesting happens in Dwarf Fortress after, like, the first 2 years, because that's, you know, the most terrifying part of the game. Do you have the resources to keep yourself going, right? That kind of stuff. And now it's just like, well, we're just digging, I guess. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Next time something happens, I will show you. Until then, business as usual.